Okay, this is going to be a quick overview of my music starter kit called sumMusic. First thing you're going to need to do is download it. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the asset store here and pull it up. Click it. You'll probably have to download it first. I already have it downloaded, so I'll just click import. This is going to take a minute, so I'll skip making you watch this. Okay, so now that I've got it downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and move it into this folder because that's where I want it. The first one we'll look at is the simple prefab. Just go into the prefabs folder. This one is very, very basic. Just copy it, put it onto your canvas. If you don't have a canvas already, you can create one right here. Create UI canvas, just make it there. If you want to see my settings, you can screenshot that. That's the way I have it set up. So I'm going to, I've already copied the prefab onto the canvas. Really, it's done. There is music now in the game and a mute button. It will even save that. So if I die or quit, when it comes back on, that'll be saved. You do have a few options here. One of which is the save, whether or not it starts on or off, whether or not you want to save it. So if you don't want to save it, and you always want it off, you can just uncheck those. The keep alive, you probably won't really need to change for this one. We'll change that. We'll use that in the advanced, but no worries here. You can also change the sprites and the sound. I did include a few extra icons here, so you can change the sprite for how it looks. And if you want to do a different sound, in this one I actually use I like this song for this game. So just copy it over into the audio clip there, and there it is, it's on. Switch these back to how I had them. And so that's it for the simple one. That is easy as that. For the more advanced one, which is probably going to be more common for you, unless you're making a really basic game. I like this for game jams and stuff. It's nice to add that. I still like to always have a pause button. I'm going to be using my sumPause asset, which is also available in the asset store. You can search for that one if you want. I'm not going to go deep into it for this one. So I have a menu here. So now I have my pause button. And what I want to do is I'm going to add my music right to the bottom of this one. So we will use the advanced prefab now. First thing you do is just copy the controller into the root. This is where you'll set your music and all that for this one. Go ahead and put this one back. And so now I have my panel here. I'm going to take my prefab for the actual menu button, throw it in here under my menu. Obviously it doesn't match up, so I will copy these values. That's simple enough. Also going to want to change the text color to match, obviously. And I see I then have to change the icon here. We'll do that in a second. First, get this thing in the right position. -70 should work. Yep. And so now I want to change these icons. I obviously don't want a black icon on the white there. So go into my icons, and music off 1 will be the white version. Now in the controller is where you actually have to set on the advanced prefab. Make sure you have these set in here, so it's got the on and off buttons are now white, and hit play. And now we have music in our menu. It should stay alive between scenes and everything else, and that's it. We're done. That's an example of how sumMusic works. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below, or ask on my website cyberlogical.com, which I'll leave in the comments. And don't forget to rate us on the asset store. Thanks.